My names are Enny Julius. My stage name, as people call me, is Enny Julius. Yeah, this name actually definitely came from my father's name and my name, Enny and Julius, my middle name together. That became my stage name. The journey to my music. Well, it all started out professionally, I would say, in 2005 when I met with in my local church then, the Rivers of Living Waters. I met with Perez, and we were together in the choir, singing, and then I was actually doing rap at a time. Like, I used to rap, and so there was a particular song we did like that with the team, and I had to rap, and it was like, oh man, you really got some huge potentials. Why can't we form a group and all that? So somewhere along the line, Perez knew Joe, so he invited Joseph into the group. Then we started thinking of a group name to choose, and okay, we're like, oh, the Saints and all that. I could remember then we'd be like selecting our costume to be white and all that, to really like depict the name, the Saints. So the Saint came into manifestation, and we had Saint Perez, Saint Joe, and Saint Enny, which I am, And at that time, we were really touring around the entire city of Lagos. Yeah, I would say entire city of Lagos because it wasn't a competition, but the only set of group or popularly known artists that we knew us at that time were only the Midnight Crew. And we had opportunity meeting with them at several occasions during that period. They were like one major artist we were looking up to because they were the biggest name out there then. So we had lots of experiences. I could remember year 2008 or thereabout, we went for a particular outing like that where we went to minister, and I owned a car at that time. So after our ministration, we decided to leave towards the early hours of the morning. It was an overnight event. We left at 5 a.m. and we were on our way home then. My car just started displaying some, tricks that I didn't understand. And it was raining that evening, so everywhere was muddy and flooded. On our way going, we got stuck in the middle of the road that even the people we had gone to minister to that night, on their way going back home, they were just like, oh, the Saints, oh, sorry, greeting us. And everybody literally left the scene that day, the church, because we were just a few distance to the church, and we were still stuck there. Eventually we were able to actually get the car running back, though it took long hours, and that's just one of the experiences that was really pathetic as an artist, upcoming artist at that time. Sometime around that period, we ran into a record label that signed us, Playwright Entertainment. Yeah, I remember vividly, and it was taking us around universities and places. Coming to the short note of it, 2009, we released an album called Shawaride, Pathway to Praise. So sad then, the way the internet is, as it is in this present age. It wasn't around that period because, recently I was even trying to look for our songs and all that, even if we still have the hard copies of the CDs. We released Shawaride. We shot a couple of videos, and it was everywhere, for that time. It was everywhere. We were local champions of our time, and I must tell you that, it's been really beautiful. Now, fast forwarding from the Saints into 2009, 2010, for some reasons, just within still the same state, we had to relocate due to like works and different activities. Then we all decided to go solo, but we were still best of friends and all that because business still kept us together aside for the musical business part of us as the Saints. So I went solo, Saint Enny, Saint Joe went solo, Saint Perez went solo, and we were still doing music as individuals. But now 2010 into 2011 now became the journey for me, because now, it is a different thing when you're working with a team and a different thing when you have to work as a solo artist. So now, as a solo artist, I have to think alone. I have to think about my writing. It's quite different when I do writings, and parents would be like, hey, no, anyhow, no, like this verse can't go this way and that way. So I was left to myself, but I had now moved to a different church entirely also. I could remember then my music director was Dari David, and Dari David, yeah, was my music director and also a mentor. I was actually assisting him at that time at a church, a local church, Court of His Majesty, under the Redeemed Christian Church of God. So he's actually been producing the Saints even before then, and so now we started working together somewhere along the line also. Now, in the nook of my journey, I met with Ajo Segigo, who now happened to become my producer as Saint Enny. So now Segigo and I started producing, and I'll just send a voice note to him. He'll put something together. I'll say we grew together because he was also growing at that time, even if he was really doing good, but you know, we grew together. Now here's the thing, I'll send a song to Segigo, and we recorded a couple of songs up until when I got this particular song, Alagbara Biara. When I got Alagbara Biara song and I forwarded it to Segigo, you know, Alagbara Biara is actually a popularly known song that has been like recorded by an artist a very long time ago, like decades ago, and we just had to rebrand it. We had to I rewrote it entirely. I rewrote the entire song, and with the help of a friend also, one of the Saint members, Joe K. So I wrote Alagbara Biara and was going to feature someone to do chanting on it, but unfortunately I still had to do that. Then Segigo said, you know what, this is actually a song that will blow you out. Then it was for the blow. I say for the blow because we're actually trying to look forward. So remember, like I said earlier, we've recorded a couple of songs, but I was just feeling, oh no, this song is not going to put me out there. We need something that can put me out there. So Segigo was like, let's shoot the video for this song. And then he was able to help contact a friend of his that he knew that I shot a video for one of his artists before. So we contacted Oluyinka Davids, and now the journey started getting a little wider, and also the crew started getting broader, I would say. We shot the video for Alagbara Biara. It was really awesome. I mean, I felt on top of the word like, oh, I'm out there already, but trust me, the journey just began. The work just started. So the video was released and it was actually gaining momentum. I was really happy, like, oh, I'm doing well. That prompted and also like gingered me to want to do more. So we started putting together an album. And Segigo and I started working back to back. I also had the opportunity to work with STO and also had the opportunity to work with OK. And on that particular album, which was God Over Everything, it was launched in the year 2016. I had featured likes of Game Man, who is gaining now, featured Shield Stakes, featured Selma, and also, you know, the popularly known Sheyi Alesh. Had all of them featured on the album. Now, we actually were, I was really focusing on pushing this album because I have a couple of awesome songs. Like there is still a song, Be Bore, on that particular album that I still look forward to rebranding one of these days and shooting a video for it. You know, they're very great songs. But within that period, 2016, after launching the album, I think 3 weeks after, yes, I had to relocate to the States. So I really couldn't do much with the album. Now, getting to the States, studying my environment, getting used to the system around me, I realized that, oh, I have too much of nativity songs on that album. And despite the fact that people love them so much, because yeah, I mean, the copies were going so fast when I came, and all thanks to, you know, churches that first really welcomed me, then RCCG, ICB, before I landed in my own church today, which is Abundance Life Christian Center. You know, People were really, really welcoming the album. They loved the album so much. But still, I was feeling on my own like these songs, they won't be able to really relate with it. But because they loved the tune and people were really giving awesome and lovely comments. So I started praying to God and started looking forward to fresh auction in order to write new sounds. Now, somewhere along the line, I was working under a music director, Victor Enny, who was really being a great mentor, a good brother. Then the switch started. I don't really know how to share or talk about this. The way I get song downloads, no, this can only be God. And songs just started coming. I just started contacting my producers. I still have my producers back home. Now, remember, growing bigger, getting better. I still have Segigo, that is my producer of life, and also Joe White and also Dalo Beats. Now, on this new project I'm about to talk about, these are the main producers that I have on the job, and I must say they were really fantastic. I mean, it's been a back to back. All in total, I've recorded over about 18 to 20 songs, but I'm only going to be releasing 15 in this particular album, and this is the album that is just about to be unleashed to the world, which is titled New Beginning. And remember what the Bible says in 2 Corinthians 5:17. It says, therefore if a man be in Christ, all things shall pass away, and he is a new creature. And definitely this is a new sound. This is a brand new me entirely. This is the Saint Enny coming to Enny on the God Over Everything album, now into Enny Julius that you're about to see, that the word is about to get familiar and get used to. And trust me, I really must say, I was graced to have awesome people on this particular project. I mean, I have on a particular song, Same God, Uguru Ogechi. I have on Overcome, the popularly known gospel minister, James Okone. I have on I Can Do Anything, Minister Tommy Favored. I have on God Over Everything remix. Okay, God Over Everything remix. I have Joe Kulu and I have on Singale, Okay So Okay. These album, I must say, this album has been a journey. It's been a journey because here's the thing. I had Segigo, I had Joe White, I had Dalo Beats. I had the three guys working hand in hand and back to back, making sure that this is awesome. Yeah, there is also a particular song produced by Dalo B, Killing the Beat, okay, My Praise, okay. That song was produced by Dalo Beats and mixed by Flow Rocker. No, like this song was wow. Now, you see, in this journey, God really brought awesome and wonderful people in my life, but I'm saying a very huge and big shout out to a brother of mine who God has placed in my life that is making, there is a saying that I heard here that says, easy papi, easy papi. And that is no other person than Oluyinka Davids. You see, each time I forward a video to him, I think that's just me though. All the people that I work with, I heard Segigo telling me the last time that, Enny, you're just one artist that don't give me stress. And seriously, they also don't give me stress. I'll just forward a video to Oluyinka Davids. I'll just go to sleep. I'm not even thinking of whatever concept is coming with. He will just tell me, okay, this is what we need and that is what we need. And we'll get to the session, and the way he interprets the song, the way he interprets everything, and it's just like a particular video that we had so much experience with. It came all the way from Texas to New York. That is Chukwuma. That is all over today. Till I think 15 minutes into the timing of the studio we booked, we were still looking for an item. And it was like, don't worry, we got this covered. And trust me, everything went supersonic. It's just been God. I can't bother to thank him so much. Yeah, Oluyinka Davids, a big shout out to you. Segigo out there, big shout out to you. Joe White, a big shout out to you. Dalo Beats, and some awesome and lovely people that are behind the scene. I mean, I had awesome and wonderful people that have been there for me since I came into this country that are like Enny. I know, I'll mention names like Fumi, Mosun, Bingpe, Sandra. Fumi would tell me that, Enny, you know what, you want to go to sing in Dubai, let's go, I'm ready for you. I'll call out from my job. They are just people God has placed in my life, and I really appreciate all of you. I have like big, awesome, great fans. I can't really be mentioning names. I love all of you. Adebola, you're huge, you're great in my heart, and you know that. These are people that had really supported me, and I can't but to really bring this by saying that I really want to appreciate the grace of God in my life and the man of God God has placed in my life. And that is no other person than Dr. Festus Adie, and mommy. Thank you so much. Those words, I don't take them for granted. And beyond that, it's very funny that there was a particular Sunday, one of the songs on the album, a particular Sunday, Jesus is Alive. I just told the team I was going to do first and second service. I told the team that, hey, I want to sing this song. And they were like, no. I said, I got the song while we were on stage. While we were rehearsing. They said, no, it's not happening. Second service, Holy Spirit kept pressuring that song in my heart. I said, if you like, back up. If you like, don't back up. I'm going to sing it with the church. And we did that song that day. Trust me, the A to Z of that song was something composed right on spot. Yeah, definitely the church knows the story about that song a little, and people were saying, no, Enny, there's just something different about you. I really thank God for the grace in the house, because if not, and also for the platform given to me, to be able to function in this atmosphere. I really thank God. I thank God, and I thank everybody. Thank you so much, sir. I am so grateful. And I want to say this to the fans out there. I love you. Trust me. Sometimes I just see those shares, and people had literally just texted me that, Enny, can you send me this song, send me this video? And before I know it, it's flying everywhere on Instagram, it's flying on WhatsApp status, on Facebook. I love you so much. I thank you. Trust me, I'm not going to stop. Because I want to make sure that I'm keeping to what God has given unto me and committed into my hands, and I'm making sure that I'm carrying you along. Watch out for more. Thank you so much.